Hello and welcome back. Hey, my name's cScot and today we are on Sky Factory 3. Again. Whoa. Whoa. This is crazy. I hate these googly eyes. Willie's always bringing damn googly eyes into it. And if you haven't gone over and checked out his channel yet, by all means, go over there and do that. Alright, I'll link it. It's up in the upper right hand corner of your screen right now. Alright, so last time we left off, we did a little bit, we were working on our lake and everything. So today we're going to continue with the trend and we'll have the last of what I'm going to call kind of our jungle path tutorial time, or kind of tips and tricks as we do it, right? Just to give you guys an idea of what we've done. Dang, trees are everywhere. Alright, so we've kind of cleaned this whole area up in here, right? Yep. So this is the way kind of the path is going to run. And it's lit up, and if you hit F7, there ain't no yellow squares or red squares, or X's as they might be in as they show up. But alright, so the next piece, and kind of the last piece that we need to do, is to do the path, right? We're going to do path, and we're going to do grass, and we're going to do some other things with it. Alright, so the first thing we'll get started, let's get started just putting some vines in. And I want some vines to, if you look at that over there, we've got vines kind of coming down, and it kind of helps it a little bit. We'll put one there, maybe one there, maybe one here. And again, we're not doing anything, nothing too crazy out of the ordinary, but just enough around here to kind of give us something. I want some to kind of come out over the lake here. I don't really have anything. Nothing. Not there, at least. Okay, so we can prop some in here. I think there's some that needs to go here, and I'm probably doing a little bit more. I should probably start at the top, you know. If we place one here, I think we want to go here on this back side here. Yep, and that'll come down through there. Alright, so we have some of the stone back in here. We'll do a little bit there, kind of in here. And probably there will work. Okay, so we're gonna work the same little area we've been working, which is through here. I don't really want to put any there. Maybe some right there. Yeah, and a little bit there. That should be about all. We'll maybe put some in there to kind of break that up. We got something not so good right here. This ain't good at all. So we can let's just knock it out. And now it's time that we get to working on the actual path here. And the path, what I've been doing here is nothing more than, let me grab some spruce wood, because that seems to be one thing we're using some too. Okay, so we're using coarse dirt, spruce, and then our diamond shovel, which if you right click with it, it basically gives you a path block, which looks like this. Grass path, right? And I don't want to do it everywhere. I want to do it just enough that it kind of helps with it. You know, just a little bit of variation here. So we kind of do this here, and then we'll come back in with these, and so then here maybe kind of something like that. Looks, you know, it's different. And we just kind of keep moseying along as we do this. That one's not gonna take, so maybe, yeah, we'll just, that's good. And then here and here we'll come with blocks here, and then we don't want to, remember guys, we've got in Optifine we have the connected textures here, so if we hit this, or this, all of this becomes kind of that ugly dirt block, which I'm not wanting. So we will stay away from there, and that is the reason why I've tried to have three blocks in between where we've got two texture blocks, so that I can hit these two blocks with either the coarse dirt or with the shovel for the grass path, and it won't mess up that cool connected texture, which I think looks really, really cool. And then maybe here, and then so you just leave a little bit of room in here so we can come back in and we can put some other things in with it, and I'll show you that when we get up here. So we kind of, as you can see, we're not, I mean, we just kind of It's pretty simple. There's nothing too hard about it. There's no science. There's nothing other than, you know, kind of trying to break it up just a bit so that, you know, it doesn't look all the same. And now we're coming to here. Yeah, that'll work here. Yep, I think that looks pretty cool like that. Oh, wrong thing, stinker. There we go. Okay, we need something in here, so we'll grass block that, and we'll path that, and path that. Yep, and we can keep moving here. Yep, see how easy this is? There ain't nothing to this. This is simple. Oh, well, until you do something like that, you know what I mean? So, and then we could even run these up to here like that, and you can come back in and hit this and this with some of that. Look how cool that is. So now we'll split the path. We'll take a path and we'll go out here, and we'll do, and we'll, I got some plans for what we're going to do right here. All right. So that is that, and that's how we work on that. So the other couple things we're going to want to do is I've got some sugarcane here, and sugarcane just kind of looks kind of cool next to the lake here. So we don't want to use too much of it, but we just want to kind of place it down every once in a while. Kind of, as you can see, it kind of helps out over there, right? Maybe there. Okay, so that's more than enough. So the other thing now we've got that I've been using these barley seeds. As you can see right there, that barley plant right there, I like the way that looks in here. Not a big fan of what do you call it? A lot of the what am I trying to say here? I am not a fan of a lot of flowers. Just, it's not what I'm looking for. So, all right, so you got to take off my cool boots, and then you put them in, and let's come up here and I'll show you exactly what we're doing. Okay, so take for instance right here, we're gonna hoe it to get our farmland, right? Drop your seed, hit it with some bone meal, and then you jump on that, and then it'll actually turn that back into a dirt block, which will actually cover up with grass. Okay, so now we've got all that done. Now we want to add some grass in, and so we're gonna bone meal as we come through here. All right. And I'm not a big fan of a ton of grass. Oh, we need to fix this area here. That's okay. Watch this. We'll fix it. All right, there. If you double hit some grass to make tall grass for you. I don't want that one there. Let's see how much this gives us here. Yep. So we're gonna remove that and that. This one back here and this one. And I want that spot right there where that yellow flower was. And there. Perfect. Right? I don't like that. I don't like the way that looks. Nope. That one's okay. White flower got to go. And one more here. See, if you hit it too much, it brings out way too much on it. And that's not what we're looking for. I'm not... Okay, so here, 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 and there. Alright, so that is it. That is how I am working this whole area up. Alright, so I've got big plans for today, right? Big plans are going to be, we're taking that to tier 4, that to tier 4, and that to tier 4. Alright, so we're going to go straight up all the way to tier 4. And we're going to get ready to go. So I will catch you guys in a bit once I have kind of put everything away and we are ready to get started with that. So we'll catch you very, very soon here. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is I've taken down our solar array, right? So we're going to pop this up. Whoa, hey, what is this? A Superium apple? Hey, that is cool. Cow in a jar. Hey, we've talked about that. That's cool. I gotta see what that is. And a Yeti wrench. Hey man, all those are awesome things. Willie, with love, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, hey, we really got to get moving here on this quick, right? Because here's why. Look how much we're losing out of here. And we do not want to continue to lose RF because that will keep us from crafting and doing everything else. All right, so we look at our whip, and we're going to look at the solar array. We're going to tier 4, okay? So we're going to need 40, 81, and 8. Okay, we've already got 88. We need 41, I think it said, right? Let's double check. 40 structure blocks. Okay, so we need 8 more, and we need 81 total solar cells. Here we go. All right, this should be fairly quick and simple. So we're going to need total 8 more of these. So we'll start with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then tier 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And tier 3. And we'll get the rest of these. Okay, and then we'll throw those in, and now we're going to do tier 4. Okay, and you guys are saying, well, hey, why are y'all using all of these nether stars, right? Well, Willie's done one heck of a cool thing and has actually built us a wither farm. All right, I mean, it's cool. Clear glass. I'm going to guess we probably don't have enough of this. So we're going to take 2, 3, 4 stacks of it. And we're going to drop it into our really super fast oven here. Okay, and there we go. So that's going to get rolling through there. And now we're going to keep moving, and we are going to our photocells here. Okay, so we've got 49, so we're going to need a total of 31 more, right? 21. 31, yep. So 31 times 3 is we're going to need at least, we'll just do that. Okay, so there's a total. We need a little less than that, but that's okay. All right, let's grab our clear glass out because I'm going to tell you all of it should be pretty close to being done. It is. Look at that. 4 stacks. Almost no time at all. None. It's just stinking sweet. Sweet. Okay, so we talked about another 21, right? Actually, no, I think 31. Yep, 31. There we go. Okay, so there is that total. We've got it all. Ooh, what did we forget to do? We forgot to do our tier 4 controller right here. Oh, what are we missing? What are we missing here? Vibrant alloy block. 1 and 2. That doesn't seem too tough. Okay, so we are going to need these tier 2 solar panels. Oh my, this is going to be just a second. Watch this. This is going to be fast. Okay. Yep. All right. Solution. Watch this. Ready? Here we go. We're going to come all the way over here and we're going to autocraft this stuff because I'm super lazy, and that'll finish this up here. And it shouldn't take us too long to do this. How much room we got in our autocrafter? Okay, beautiful. We got plenty of room. Okay, so we're doing tier 4. So we got to do a tier 6 panel, and we'll start with tier 1, which is going to require a mirror. And boom. Okay, so there is a mirror, and we may need an additional crafter because this is going to take a bit. All right, so that's what that one is, which is your actual tier 1 solar panel. And tier 2 is going to be this. And we're going to need to make a piston real quick, which should be fairly simple. But, right? One piston. See how easy this is. Watch this, you guys. I mean, it could be a whole lot worse. Okay, so we're gonna go up, and then we're gonna need to do redstone repeater, and I know we've got that. Okay, let's switch over to our crafter here, and I think that was calling for a block of iron. Block of iron, yep. So watch this. We're just gonna we'll just put a whole bunch of blocks of iron in there. Okay, and that should take care of it for the rest of it. Okay, so we are on to the one with the repeater, which is going to be a tier 3, right? So now we got to do these cells here, and now we want to go back into this. So when I've done this before, and it does take a lot. Okay, but it's well worth it to do it this way, because you're not having to actually go through and figure out how many you have to craft each time. And so that should be this one. Okay, so we've got, into tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and we got one more left. So we're on to tier 4. That's tier 6, tier 4. Okay, so we need to do 2 of these. And that should be clay, and 1 and mirrors. Yep. Okay, easy, right? So, and then we need to do some more patterns. Patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, what are we out of? Enriched quartz, really? That's okay. Plenty. Yep. Okay. So enriched quartz, and then we need a crafter because we're needing one more crafter, which is right here. Wonder if we got everything. Oh, we already do. That is sweet. Okay, and he's gonna go right here, and easy. So we've left off at what we're doing, a phase or number 2, and what are these guys here? These are solar. All right, so we'll just go here because we got to get to the 6th one right here, right? And we are currently done 3. This is 3, 4, which we're working on, right? And that's what we just done. So we need to throw a clock in there. Phase 4, right there. A clock. Actually, let's just craft a couple of those. Sorry, Willie, we're crafting weird clocks. He may look at you here and be like, why the hell do we have a whole bunch of clocks in this thing? Who knows? So we'll just do 16. And then from there, we can come back here to our patterns, drop in all the patterns into there, and we're going tier 4, right? No, that was tier 6. I get lost. I still get lost in this one. There's that. And then we're going to tier 5, and that one's no biggie. And tier 6 right here is 1 redstone lamp, and that should finish this up. All right, so we'll throw the first ones into here, right there, like this. Throw the second ones into here, and hopefully this should craft, right? hopefully solar. Tier 6, boom. We want to do 2 of those, actually with just 1. Okay, ready, start. And we're missing phase 3, phase 4. Oh, all right. And gold blocks. Oh, and a heck of a lot of glass. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, where's she come from? Where did she come from? I think that's a girl. I don't know. Either way. All right. So we need to get some more glass going, and we need to do... I need to finish off. We need some more patterns. We'll start with the patterns first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever. It doesn't matter. We just need a bunch of them here. And back to the solar. And what were we looking at here? It was saying that we didn't have the phase 3, which is this one. Oop. This one. Okay. Easy. Okay, and then we're gonna need a phase 4. Right. That was phase 2. That's the 3rd one. And a 4th one, which is this. Block of quartz. Oh, that's okay. We'll ooh, and a block of diamonds. Oh, you guys are getting a little pricey on us here. A little pricey, aren't they? 1, 2. We just grab a bunch in here. And quartz we're also going to need. So, yep. And then we got to get all that glass. So, give me a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and drop these in, and I'm gonna run back and put the glass in, and we will see if we can get this thing to craft. So I will be right back with you. Alright, I think we've got everything done. So let's come in here. Let's type solar. And tier 6, we need 1. Looks like we got everything. Beautiful. Start. And it should run through this fairly quickly. I hope. I seriously do hope. I don't know. Oh, while we wait, let's come over here and double check and check our crafting monitor and see how this thing's working. We may have screwed it up somewhere. I kind of went through it pretty fast. Nope, it's working. It's just taking some time. Okay, and we could add speed upgrades to those and everything else, but that's not a big deal right now. Okay, it's all good. What I'm more concerned about is how much power are we losing out of our vibrant capacitor bank here. Yeah, okay, so we're 3/4 of the way down through it. We should be pretty close to being finalized with this solar panel very, very quickly. Yep. Tier 6. Okay, as you guys can see, they're coming through fairly quickly here. Okay, so let's get this set up ready to go at environmental. And we want to do the tier 4. All right. Oh, we need more vibrant. Oh, I was lazy, wasn't I? Vibrant. 1, 2. There we go. And let's go back. Willie and I have been fighting through this JEI synchronization stuff, and I'm not going to mess with it today. I'm going to be nice with it. I'm not going to screw with it, because him and I, we were talking about it. It's just one of them things. We've been kind of fighting it. It's no big deal, but we both get on and we both use it differently. We're like, hey, what's going on? And all of a sudden you're like, man, this thing. It's all messed up. So, all right, hey, I'm gonna let this finish crafting, and catch you guys when it's done. Boom! There we go. That wasn't too bad. It took me about 3 to 4 minutes for that all to craft. Okay, so we've got all of that together, and we're gonna come and place him right here. Beautiful. We're gonna grab our assembler, and we're just gonna let it go to town. Alright, and that should be pretty simple, pretty easy, and we should be done with it here in about 10 seconds. So that'll take care of the tier 4 solar panel array, or solar array, right? As we look at this, what are we missing? Really? We're missing one? I wonder if I can just place it there. Alright, now it's working. I don't know why that didn't work. Okay, so you see what we're kicking out? This thing is kicking out tons of stuff. Alright, so on to the next things. We're going to take down these, and I'll be right back with you, and we're going to finish these up. So we'll do the ore miner first, and then we'll grab the void ore miner. Okay, we've got it all here. And so now we're going tier 4 with this guy, right? So we're going to need a total of tier 4, 56 structure blocks, 56 machine blocks, 12 modifier cores, 5 laser cores, 1 clear lens variant. Okay, so we've got the clear lens, which we want to pull out over to here, and we're going to need another laser core. So let's come on in here, and we're going to start just crafting this stuff. Okay, so there's our 5th laser core. Before we go any further, let's upgrade this thing to tier 4. And so that we know that we haven't screwed it up, alright? So here is a tier 4 ore miner. Alright, so we need to build another tier 3. We need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And boom. So now we've got 2 tier 3s, which we can go all the way to tier 4. And I'm glad that I didn't get stupid and say we needed a total of 12. Because I'd have had twice as many. And then we don't need multiple ore miners. We just don't. It's not needed. Not at all. Okay, so there's our tier 4. All right, and so if we keep looking here, I think the only major upgrade that we're going to need, so we need 56 machine blocks, 56 structure blocks. We've got 56, so we need 54 alabaster machine blocks. And those are right here. If I could come in here and do this right, we could figure this out, that we need this. What are we missing? Gold nuggets, right? Yep. Gold nuggets. Guess what? Got a whole bunch right here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. I've screwed up here again. I've screwed up. It's dark. And I haven't... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You guys are going to see this here in just a second. Will's going to shoot me again. He's always getting crazy mad at me when I do it. Okay, so the last thing we're going to need here is 12 modifier cores. All right, and we've already got 8, so we need 4 more. And we already have accuracy and speed, so let's go with 2 more speed and 2 more accuracy. Speed. So we'll need a total 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And I think we should be able to go 1 and 2. So there's a total of 6 there. And then accuracy modifiers, 1 and 2. Okay, so that should be a total, right? Now we're going to sleep real quick before we go put this together. And I'm going to show you why here in a second. And it's time to get the bow ready. We're going to go over swinging with our bow. Because here's why. I screwed up. I screwed up horribly. I didn't put... Oh, man. Okay, so you know what the solution is? We go 150 blocks away, and then we come back and see it. Hopefully it works. My goodness. I'm always doing that. I always set that up, and then I get busy doing something, and I forget that it gets dark out, and then all of a sudden, I have 1,000 mobs that are sitting there. That's happened all the time. All the time. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is we're going to place this guy down against our ender chest right here. And we'll start hitting him with the... Oh. I wonder if... I hope I got enough room here. Let's see here. Let's let it go just a little bit longer. Oh, we got a little lag here. There we go. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do this. Alright. I hate doing this because it makes me really nervous, but here we go. Alright. Okay. And do not hit shift while we do this. Lesson learned. Let it run. Oh, stupid me. Guess what we did? We never upgraded those to tier 4. Oh, that's a serious rookie move there. Oh man, rookie. Here we go. Oh man, ain't that some bull? All right, assembly complete, and now we can throw back down our ender chest. It's already getting power, and look at that thing go. All right, let's throw some. Let's hit F7. Let's throw some torches down on here, okay? Willie, I'm doing it. Look, I'm doing it. All right. There we go. All right, so that one's good. All right, and we can take care of this one next. And I will be right back with you. All right, so I'll put everything together here, right? And we've got everything, so now we're going to go over and put this thing together because it is, I know this one's going to work. I got complete faith that this is going to work. Watch. Boom. And here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Is it working? It's working. It's working. There it goes, little guy. It's going. Come on. Come on. Assembly complete. Boom. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, Oh, look who, oh my goodness. Oh, all right. Hey, look who's online. Hey, Willie's online. Hey, we're getting to get together today. But hey, real quick before I get out of here, let me show you what he put together over here. I put together this wither spawner that is automated. So it takes from our, way over there you can see, oh, I don't know if you guys have seen that, have you? Willie's come through and he's upgraded our mob farm, right? So it's way over here now, and go check out his video because it's got all sorts of cool stuff of how he did all this in it. But it's collecting all these heads, these wither skeleton heads, and it's putting them over here. And then as you can see, it's automated. It's out here. This guy blows up. You've got a draconic core that, or a draconic mob grinder that blows him, that crushes him, and it pulls all the stuff in. Whew. Bam, easy, easy, easy. All right, y'all, I'm gonna let you go because we got way too long today, but we got a heck of a lot of stuff done. We upgraded everything to tier 4 in environmental tech. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all go, and Willie and I are gonna get busy here and do something. Oh, where's that fool at? Oh, he's in playing with the chickens. So, all right, y'all. Hey, it's been fun today, and we'll catch y'all again very, very soon.